Hello gardening friends. It's kind of a chilly morning. It is February 27th, 2022, and I'm so anxious to get in the garden. So my mom bought me these really cool pots for my birthday, these hanging pots, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to put in them. Besides just potting soil, I'm going to show you what I do. And I'm just going to mess around in the garden. So I'm probably just going to put it on high speed and do a little raking here and there and make it look pretty and just get it ready for success. So hopefully it'll be warming up soon. It's probably like 40 something and I need sunshine. I can handle cold, but I need a little more sunshine. So my goal is to plant some morning glories, some carrots, some kale, and some snow peas. Now the sad thing is it might be almost too late for some of these things because it gets so hot here. The kale will deal with it, but like broccoli and cauliflower, and I don't have time. It's gonna get hot. So I might even be a little late on these peas. Last year I was early, so hopefully I can still get some peas. And I gotta make a little trellis for them. So I just want you guys to know that I just go in the garden and I don't plan, I don't think, I just let it take me creatively. So I don't know what I'm doing when I go out there. I don't have a plan. But right now I'm gonna do what I do every year, and I'm gonna pull back this little Hugelkultur mound and expose a fresh spot to plant and just keep expanding the garden until it basically takes over all the grass. Don't tell my husband. He's already like, I think it's big enough. I'm like, what? No, it's never big enough. I don't collect shoes. I just take over the grass. Let's do this. So this is amazing. Oh, I can smell my compost. I got a whiff of that. But yeah, what this is here, this is an okra plant stem. It's like a dang tree stem. These are, just plants that I took out of my garden. I don't even remember what those were. What was that? Purple whole peas, maybe? Anyway, and then you can see some of the logs that have been under here for longer, and I keep pulling them back. They're starting to just decompose. And then the soil beneath is just, that was just grass. I just keep rolling this over the grass. Definitely got some roots in here. So this will definitely plant. There's just a big stick right there. I can definitely plant this. But it'll get better with time. So I don't know what I'm going to put right here. But it's fairly loose. So I could even pile it up and, is that a straw? That's great. Put carrots here. Look at this. So just time and being covered and just letting it be. This was all grass. One season ago or less, because sometimes I pull it back sooner. It's amazing. All right. So I was able to do that all around this side. Just pull back the sticks. And it's looking real nice under there. I'll have to stop pulling this garden back because there's a tree which I'm standing under, which will eventually shade. But I could grow some things that like shade. I could keep going. So this is basically the bottom side of the garden. All the water washes out through here, which is good because when we get a lot of rain, I don't want it sitting in there. So this is all strawberries, and I'll probably let them come this way. You can see the grass trying to come up, so I might just cardboard over here until I'm ready to let the strawberries come out. But I think today I'm going to plant through here probably some peas and kale, and I think carrots on that high side up there. yeah, very exciting. I need to set back up my little trellis for the peas, I guess, because I need something to climb. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. I was gonna do the pea trellis over here, but I was like, that's too short. They really liked the fence. So I went and grabbed this old fence, and it's still got ties on it from tying the tomatoes to it. And I decided to do it in a semicircle. That way I can come in this way and pick the peas, and then I can go on the other side and pick the peas. And it kind of conserves space. It's just this little area. And I think the peas are really gonna love it. So I'm gonna plant some snow peas. So I accidentally spilled the box. So there's some of the peas. And I'm gonna try to put them on both sides. But right here it's kind of up against the side. So I'm just gonna put a few. There's a weed root. Just kind of thickly sow them here. I don't know why he's growing. So these kind of peas, you're supposed to grow them before the last frost. And last year I planted them. Oops, I dropped 2 in there. Last year I planted them, and then it snowed, and I was like, oh my goodness. But then I was like, wait, they're called snow peas. So they stayed underneath the snow, and then they popped right out. And I had a super awesome harvest. So I actually think I'm a wee bit late with these. But let me see how I am. I just throw stuff in. The garden does it on its own. I've dropped so many right here. So these seeds from Baker Creek have good germination rate. Look at all those. Whoops. So they should all germinate. Let me try to grab these up. Hey, Dixie. Put another one right here. That rooster's just a crowing. So I ripped off the top. My mom sent me these 2 for my birthday. They're like, I don't know, snow beauty. I don't know. They're snow peas. Hey, you want to help me plant? Not really. That's cool. Hey, you do you. So I'm just going to loosen with my hands. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Oh my, that's too many. So another thing that I'm going to deal with today is this in-garden compost. The only issue that I've had right now is that there's ants all in it. So if I spread it around, I'll spread the ants around. So I'm just leaving it, but I got to make it look a little better than that. And then what I've started doing, planted my potatoes here and gave them some wood ash. But I had another compost started here, but what I started doing was digging and just burying my little pot of compost. So there's another one buried here, and I'll just do it in the spots that I'm not growing stuff, obviously, and it'll feed the worms beneath, and my dogs can't dig it up, because that was the issue. My dogs were digging it up. They're nasty dogs. Alright, so here's what I've done so far. I put carrots in here, a whole pack, and the snow peas are on both sides of that trellis. I covered up the compost that has ants in it, because I've learned if I just don't let them get water, they will leave. So it worked before in my compost pile, so a couple weeks, they'll probably be completely gone from there. Now they are going to move somewhere else in my garden, but you know, it's fine. You just learn to get along with them, and they'll have their home and you have your stuff, and no need to bring any chemicals into the situation. And this right here is a stump from an okra plant from last season. Crazy. Alright, so I put bok choy in through here, got a free seed of that. Beautiful soil right there. I'm glad I had something to throw in that likes cool weather still. And all down here I put in that kale. And it's like a mix between the red kale and a jagged kale. And that's it. So I'm going to give it some water today. Keep the carrots moist. Keep the peas moist. And that's it. But I'm happy with it. It's starting to look a little more organized. I don't know if these Brussels are going to make it. I should probably try to eat them. Ooh, we're rotting a little bit. I will keep trying. Actually, those kind of do look edible. Maybe I should just go on and harvest this thing. Some of them look edible. And just a little onion update. 2 videos ago, I shot a video of me planting these onions. And see, some of them have popped up. And my chickens have come through and pulled some out. But I just pop them back in. But they're already, a lot of them are doing really well. So yeah, not bad at all. So thank you guys for watching. It is indeed my day of birth, so I am going to do what I was born to do, and I'm going to enjoy my day in the sunshine, in the garden. So grateful that the sun is out today because this is my element. So thank you for joining me in the garden. I hope you have an awesome Sunday, whatever day it is, wherever you are. And spring's coming soon, guys. Take care.